Day 42. Good evening, my friends, and welcome to the next episode of Blueprince. Last time out, we didn't get very much. We got a few stars, which is great, but we were trying to draft Master Bedroom and we did not get terribly far with it. This time out, well, I mean, nothing new to report, right? We're going to see what our draft bonus ends up being. We're rocking the Blessing of the High Roller currently, so each time we get a shop, we get a re-roll. We're going to try and draft that Master Bedroom again by going to the East Wing last, and maybe we'll save up our re-rolls and just re-roll, try and get it. I also said we were going to have a quick look at these, right? So Darebird, if we can get the money together for Darebird, that would be kind of pretty good to be able to do that at some point. Buy out the entire showroom, we're quite far away from that, but if we get Treasure Trove, we should pick that up. We didn't pick that up last time it was offered, we decided not to get it. Classrooms, of course, if we can get the opportunity, we'll do it. Roommate, who knows. Trophy of Sigils, we're working on it. And then Draft Strategy Sweepstakes, don't know. We also want to get, we're pretty close to Parlor Games actually. Dartboard Puzzle's going to take a few more goes. But yeah. One more item to have to make in the workshop as well. So we're not like a million miles away from being able to afford like those blue tents later on. But, you know, we'll see. Okay, Blessing of the High Roller is what we've got. What are we going to get as our bonus room? Here we are. Tomb Trading Post Shelter. We will take Shelter because there is an email inbox in there that we have not read through. Let's go. Give him a gem. Now, is there any other stuff in here as well? Or is it... Oh, there's this one. Right. Yeah, okay. We've read that before. So, time lock safe. We shan't worry about that. Let's log into network. Does that one do anything? No. Okay, fine. Well, we've tested that out and all the other... That only works on security. So, Swan Song. This also makes me want to use our remote access to start a laboratory experiment straight away. Let's look at emails first, though. Armour, stay put. Armour, yes. That's, Randolph Moore. So let me find these email inboxes. 22, 23, 25, 28. Right, so this is it from the start. Yes, and don't worry, this communication method is fully secure. I am the only lab technician with network access and the only one who uses this terminal. I'm working to get you some more supplies, but I'm not focusing on essentials, as I believe there's enough food in the shelter to last for the duration. Though I think it would be wise if you can do a quick inventory to confirm that. In terms of area, there's not nearly as much room here as I remembered from my youth. If it was just me, I wouldn't mind, but with 4 of us, and the space we're going to need for planning, I don't expect this to be a sustainable situation for more than a week, a fortnight at best. Ah, so this is where they were hanging out before they went... This is where they were hanging out before they went to the train station. I passed the message on, and your uncle says he may have an idea for a more long-term solution. but it's going to require some doing. I'm not sure exactly what he has in mind, but this morning when I looked at today's blueprints, I saw he'd drafted the pump room, a floor plan I haven't seen used in a very, very long time. I have a feeling you may be taking a boat ride shortly. Okay. See, all the clues are there. All the clues are there, you know. People that say that this game is all RNG, I mean, maybe I'm just not up to the fully RNG part of it yet. And there are some parts which are a little bit more RNG than others, but there's also a lot of redundancy in this. There's only one boat we've ever seen. It's finally happening. We just got confirmation from our source that the Red Guard is coming tomorrow to begin their formal inquiry into the disappearance. At this point, it's going to be too risky to move you until next week at the earliest. Just hang tight for now. Staff services. Can I put in a special order, please? I want a magnifying glass. Right, because I want to make sure that we've got a magnifying glass for the next time we do library. Is there anything else we want from... No, probably not. Let's do remote terminal access. Yeah, remote terminal access. View active terminals. Let's go and grab... Let's grab laboratory. Right, because I think being able to unlock all doors by running an experiment is going to be better for us. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, whenever you draft an archive floor plan... Ah, okay. All of these are quite specific. Drafting a hallway from another hallway doesn't happen that often. Unlocking or bypassing a security door, that's the whole reason I'm here. Or whenever you draft an archive floor plan, well, I've just taken shelter, so we might not even get archive floor plans if we draw archives early. I think hallway from another hallway. Yeah. And gain a key for every 2 hallways in your house. So every time we do a hallway from a hallway, we'll definitely get 1 key the first time, and we'll get 1 key... No, we'll get 2 keys the second time. Like, I mean, at least they synergize together. Fine. I'm not super duper sure that we're going to make best use of that, to be honest. Okay, there we go. So, email inbox from the shelter complete. Let's go. It becomes some things. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I was mulling over, wasn't it? Rook. I might want to, if the opportunity presents itself, we're not going to attempt it, but if the opportunity presents itself, if we end up with chapel and with security and with whatever, the thing is though, we have to get which ones have the White King and the White Queen? We have to get her... Is it her ladyship's bedroom? For the White Queen, it is, isn't it? So the opportunity is probably not going to present itself if we're going for the master bedroom. But if the opportunity happens to present itself, then it would be nice to go and get the blessing of the Rook, potentially. Well, that's a terrible opening set there. That's a really, really bad opening set. Let's take... storeroom or bedroom? Oof. I guess we'll take bedroom. From here, passageway's okay. And then this is where we want to go. We want to get out to the corner, preferably. Oh no, though. It's going to give us nook. So we can't get out to the corner in either direction. Do you know what, though? Taking locksmith early. Keys for sale. We'd go buy 10 keys. And also, because it's a shop, we get a reroll. So, should we just go and buy a bunch of keys? Ooh, I'd forgotten to buy special keys. Yeah, give me a special key. What key are we going to get? That is not a bad key to have got. Go on, give me 3 keys here. Oh, whoops. Okay, I clicked it twice. Never mind, fine. Like, okay, so we get 6 keys. And go on, let's take a lockpick kit. Is it sensible to burn so much money so early? I don't... it's probably not. Probably not. Here we go. Oh, hallway. We gotta take hallway here, right? Or workshop and get out to the wing. Now let's do workshop and get out to the wing. Because workshop always has an item in it. Sledge. And today's letter is an I. Today's letter is an I. What are these letters eventually going to spell? Who knows? Who knows? Currently they're not saying anything. We don't have any items currently, so onward. Den. Let us get into the corner. Like, commissary will mean we get another dice. And if they have magnifying glasses, so much the better. But I think I'd prefer den and get into the corner. Blah. Nah, do you know what? We'll take commissary. That might be a mistake because obviously we've spent a gem rather than gained a gem. But, you know. Shovel. We've got 13 left, so we can have 1 of sleeping mask, metal detector, or salt shaker. Probably metal detector. Is that enough to make dowsing rod with? I actually don't remember. That makes detector shovel. So we could make detector shovel. But we have made detector shovel before. And it's slightly underwhelming. Okay, West Wing Hall, hoping to draft another hall would be good. Okay. We're not taking a garage. We'll take a den here. That's a good pick. Chapel. I certainly don't mind chapel. We're going all the way up the wing now. And with that, secret garden key. Yeah? Or, wait, shall we save secret garden key there until we have more rooms drafted? Because it's gonna spread food. Hallway's kind of nice. corridor is sort of functionally the same, though. Hallway's just got that locked trunk in it, which is kind of good. Now, let's take corridor, because it's functionally the same, so we might want hallway from, like, passageway. Okay, at this point we're going to do a little backtrack. We're gonna save that. This didn't trigger before. Oh, it's something in there, isn't it? Okay, we're going to save the secret garden, and we're going to put the secret garden here. We're going to put the secret garden here when we want it. Right? Go on. Yeah, let's take coat check, and we'll take our crown out. I can never remember what the crown actually does. Oh, always remind, always remind. The first time you draw a red room while drafting, you may remove it from today's draft pool. If you do, gain a gem. Okay, good. Right. Now we want to draft a corridor from here. Hallway's good. So we get experiment successful. Do we get a key for that effectively? Okay, couple of keys here. Now... Oh, no. Oh, I really didn't want these to be dead ends. We're going to redraft that. Okay, dovecote for a rotate. I don't mind that, and we can pool haul it, can't we? Do we want parlour for the gems, or do we want pool hall for more corridors? Plus whatever's behind the dartboard in the pool hall. Plus we also do a successful experiment by doing that. Yeah, delicious fruit. Okay. 3. Hang on. 3 minus 10 minus 20. Wait, hang on. Three minus 20 multiplied by 10? Or no, 3 multiplied by 20 minus 10. Wait, that doesn't work. What? Hang on. 3? Usually the minus is yellow. Oh, sorry. The concentric rings are the order. The colour is the operation. So it's 3 times 10 is 30 minus 20 is 10. Right. So then 3 multiplied by 3 is 9, minus 3 is 6. Okay. Then we've got 20 times 2 is 40, minus 20 is 20. Divided by 5 is 4. Okay. Silver key. Leads to a room with many doors. Let's hope this one's locked then. That'd be kind of cool. It is not. Okay, so these are... Well, the Nook is not a dead end. The Nook is not a dead end. Or, you are more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. I think we take that one. Okay. With that, let's return. Now, that's our only exit point out to this wing later anyway. Shall we continue now up here? Shall we continue up the corridor route? Yes. The metal detector was going off earlier. I do wonder whether we should have actually combined those together, but I don't know. Showroom gives us more dice, but we are going to use up all of our gems. I think Parlour might be the better pick. Get our gems more sensible. Okay, we have got... The gems are in the blue box. The gems are in a box next to this box. The gems are in this box. Well, if they were in blue, that would all be true. Right, so it can't be in blue. That means this one has to be false. That means this one has to be false, which means this one... Wait a minute. So the gems are in this box, has to be false. And the gems are in the blue box, has to be false, which means this one has to be true. But not for itself, for black. Okay. It would have been nice to link up to the foundation there, but I will take going out to the wing instead as an option. Office obviously has a gem in it, so yeah, office has a gem in it. Or should I just take Nook? Like, what else is in office? The ability to spread coins? Or we just take pantry. And we take some coins and an apple. We definitely want something that's going to curve to the right here. I think a room with many doors will be reasonable here. Yeah, remove it from today's pool and get a gem. That'll be nice. Mechanarium's basically got nothing for us. We'll take Courtyard, though. And then we're going to go back round to ensure that we get Secret Garden where we expect it to be. Like, Courtyard's pretty good one in terms of netting us gems, netting us dig sites. Okay, a little bit of coin. Couple of these. Nothing of interest there. Right, we're going to go back round now. Okay, we're up to 25 coin. I probably bought too many keys. Probably because I was a little bit sad about recently not having enough keys for things. But anyway, Secret Garden key is the obvious pick there, and that's going to also spread food around the house for us, which will help with our backtracking later. And whilst we're here, we hit these levers. Secret Garden might be one of the most powerful rooms in the house. The way that it just opens up. The way that it opens up the antechamber to effectively become a corridor is really, really useful when you get up to rank 9. Okay, so we pull that one, pull this one. Because we're going to backtrack through the house later, anyway, to get back round to the east wing. We haven't really been offered very many power rooms at all. In fact, like none. So, lockpick kit would be good. Like, aquarium I kind of don't mind here. Because it's got those 2 exits. It uses up one of my shelters, though. It uses up one of my shelter usage. It does count as a shop for the purposes of getting us a dice, though. So go on. Why don't we take it? Not even worth picking up that shoe. Okay, along the edge first. It's a very, very late garage. I think it's got to be conference room, right? Got to be conference room. Ah, 2 sets of security doors. We don't have security or utility closet yet. We need a corridor from here. No corridor. All of these are going to be dead ends for us. Showroom sometimes has things on for 20. But I think actually a redraw here might be appropriate. Does Pool Hall add another workshop? Why are we getting a second workshop offered to us? Let's take Cloister. Like it's the only one which kind of lets us continue, right? Maybe we should have made the special shovel. I don't know. We'll go back later. What do you think the odds are that the letters that we're finding in the workshop are sort of related to this puzzle? Feels like might be. Oh, you're telling me there's a security door on this side as well? That's not cool. That is decidedly uncool. Okay, so we're going to backtrack now then. Down, 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 down. All the way through the commissary, in fact. We're going to go all the way back to the passageway. So yeah, all the way back down to the commissary. Keep an eye out for the food that has been spread. There's a banana. Because we might well end up coming back this way later. Oh, there's a key down here. Nice. Yeah, we may well end up coming back down this way later. Now we're going to be going through the passageway, right? So yeah, no, through the commissary. Is there anything else we particularly want? Sleeping mask, salt shaker. Well, we're not going to go through the bedroom. We're going to go through the passageway. In case we end up with double hallway. We've done hallway twice. We've managed to get the experiment to trigger. So, if we can get it a third time, there is potential there. Oh, hang on, we've never done that one before. Lockpick kit, pick sound amplifier. Is this the 8th workshop item? Pick sound amplifier, greater chance of picking high sensitivity locks. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to use a step to see if that's ticked off my last thing. No, we've created that one before? Oh, I could have sworn that was new. Okay, fine. Kinda has to be security, right? Kinda gonna have to be security. If we can find a utility closet, I'm kinda down with it. We've got a sleep mask, right? No, we didn't buy... We quite specifically did not buy the sleep mask. Oh man, maybe we should have bought the sleep mask. We got money. The thing is, I've been too blinded by the fact that we might get showroom later. Okay. Get me in here. Keycard system. Keycard settings. Set. Low. Offline mode. Unlocked. Confirm. Back. Wait, we're not quite done yet. Not quite done yet. Good. Show me remote terminals. No, wait. No, it's not actually. It's shelter that we want anyway, isn't it? How's my radiations doing? Too low. 6.2? Oh, no. Oh, it's going to be an age before we get that to trigger. Fine. Great hall. 7 locked doors. Sounds great. Hall. Plus an extra item if drafted adjoined to a hallway. Kinda like it, yeah. Because we can also ask for... No! Oh my god, oh, I totally did a... I mean, it's good that we got a key card in there. Do you know what, though? I just totally had a mind blank. In my mind, I read it as secret passage, not as closet. Like, okay, like it's good that we get a key card in here though. It means run not over. But yeah, oh man, that was nearly really bad. Okay. At this point then, do we want to go all the way back here? Or are we saying, look, we've kind of done enough of this that, like, we've only got one exit out of here now because I've just messed that up. So, we probably have to just kind of see what we can find, you know? This pick sound amplifier is very reliable so far, though. Look at this. All of them are opening. All of them are opening. Wait, if I pull that again, it's going to close it, is it? Yeah, no, we don't want to do that. That seems counterproductive. Okay, jolly good. Right, that's just the door. And then as for here... nothing. Okay. So, from here, East Wing Hall would be pretty great. Okay, patio at least doesn't end our run immediately. Do we do a redraw here? We might not get a better option than patio. God. We've drafted enough of the rest of the house that if master bedroom turns up, it turns up, and if it doesn't, like, okay, fine. I don't know. Right, here we need a straight room. Like East Wing Hall, I think is fine here. Okay, and then... master bedroom! It's here! We got it! 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 Okay, cool. And it requires 2 gems. Good thing we got gems. Right. 100% we're taking that. Ignore everything else. It's master bedroom. So. Ha ha ha! Cannons by the bed. Love it. Love it. Excellent. So this is our first time in here. It's the Morajai box. Fun for the family. Morajai boxes were a popular fad in the 30s among both the peerage and common crowds. These small mechanical puzzle boxes originated on the island Morajai as a children's game, but quickly gained popularity among seafarers who valued the compact box as both a lockbox and entertainment on long voyages. Over time, the boxes spread from port to port and eventually found their way into the homes and hearts of every realm. A traditional Morajai box is distinguished by a lid featuring a 3x3 grid of white and grey tiles. Each white tile can be pressed like a button, which will change the colour of that tile and the surrounding squares. The goal of each box is to find a way to make all 4 corner tiles into white squares. Not necessarily. These simple rules evolved as the game spread across the world. Regional variations include new colours and mechanics, offering greater challenges and local flavour. While the fad may have ended, Morajai boxes still make for a memorable gift for both collector and puzzle enthusiasts. Wow, that's like... Are we supposed to have been here a lot earlier in the game? 'Cause... no joke. That is a really basic introduction as to how these boxes are supposed to work. Right. So the Rainbow Realm is white, is it? Let's make a little note of that. Right. Where are my geography notes? It's been a while since we've done geography notes. Rainbow Realm, where are you? White. Okay. I think I see it, kinda. Wait. So you move those two like that. And then... there we go. Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh, there's something written here. To my encouraging uncle, who opened many doors for me. Ever grateful, Mary. Zoom and enhance. He's trying to cheat. He's trying to cheat. Yeah, no. Not legible. But is there anything like in the book, or is it just the dedication? Yeah, at some point we should sit down and reread all of those red letters again to make sure that we sort of have everything. Like lore-wise, you know. Okay, what do we have in here? Simon, I never intended to finish writing this letter, but by now you must know that... Herb, the controls for the Foundation elevator are located behind the Foundation wall. This means the controls can only be accessed by another room adjacent to the Foundation. Unclear if this is a security feature or a flaw. Please advise. Huh. A touch on the disappointing side, I have to say. Okay, so we've got a little bit of an allowance, right? We need a magnifying glass for that. And this is just an explanation as to how the Foundation elevator works, which we already know. So, clearly we were supposed to have got into this room, like, a long while ago. Let's have a quick look at the room directory. So that is the last of the bedrooms now. Oh, and there's no chess piece in this room either. Is there a chess piece in here? So it's not even as if this is the Black King or an alternative to the Queen. And we need to come back here later. And we need to come back here later once we have a magnifying glass. Okay. Let's go down then to patio, down through security. And we have a key card now, so we can get up to the conference room. Such a shame we don't have a magnifying glass. Okay. Off we go. Let's take 2 steps for this one. Thank you. And we can go via... Probably, yeah, go via workshop. Coin purse. Okay, coin purse. Have we ever tried combining coin purse with anything? I'm kind of tempted to go salt shaker, sleeping mask, just in case either of those will combine with coin purse in an interesting way. Because we are very close. We are very close to having all of the things done, right? But no. None of these combine. Okay. From where I am, is it worth going and getting 5 steps? It is not. It is certainly not. So, onwards. Not via the pool hall. We are going to go... do we want a coat check here? No. We should have enough steps to be able to make it back to the coat check later, if required. So we will go to conference room. We're going to go straight up to conference room and use this key card. Nice to get the 5 steps there. Walk-in closet, kitchen, armory. Yeah, walk-in closet, I don't mind, because... Chance for a magnifying glass? What are we going to get? A key, some coins, a gem, and a telescope. I have a feeling maybe that once you've requested an item for from security, it's going to stop appearing, isn't it? All of these are dead ends, so we're going to do a redraw. Oh shoot! All of these are dead ends as well. And bear in mind, this is the last path that we have, so we do kind of need to use our redraws here. Okay, closed exhibit. Let's just get towards the foundation. Or we can remove it from today's draft pool, gain a gem. But we have the key card, so kind of doesn't matter. Right, now there's nothing in closed exhibit, right? Workshop, bunk room, secret passage. We could secret passage to corridor. Thing is, now that I've got the master bedroom, what am I actually trying to do with the rest of this draft? You know what I mean? Like, find a magnifying glass would be nice. Workshops always have an item in them. Oh, and we found a magnifying glass. All right. Found a magnifying glass. Do we walk back and look at that book now? It's possible that we go to the foundation and get there via a different route. Let's continue the draft. Storeroom, nook, quest, bedroom. I'll take the redraw. Gymnasium. Yeah, let's take gymnasium because we are sheltered. We're not sheltered anymore. Oh no. What a shame. Can't pick this lock. Locker room, sauna and pump room. From the pool. That also gets us through the antechamber to be able to draft this room. So I think we'll take the pool because we have the swimming trunks in there. And let's draft this one as well whilst we're here. Yeah. Archives gets us to the foundation. Or we just remove it from the pool. Ah, no, but yeah, like 4 exits though. 4 exits. Let's take it. Let's take it. Right. Let's do the corners. Let's do the corner up here then. Couple dice, couple coin. You know, there's also a chance that we still find library bookshop as well. Like, if we find library, that would be really handy, given that we've got the magnifying glass now. We've already got a new clue. We really kind of don't need to pick up basement key anymore, but... Lost and found for 2 rare items. I will lose 1... Whenever I enter the room, I will lose 1 random inventory item. Like, yes, but then I'm not going to go in there. Or we just take an archived room. Or remove it from today's floor plan. Okay. Yeah, quest bedroom. Give me that. Give me my steps. And now my allowance token has magically appeared. This run is turning out to be, like, not terrible. Right, corner here. Pick sound amplifier first. Vault. Classroom. I'm tempted to go with vault on the basis that I have an exit here in archives, so might as well. I had not really twigged that that does use all of my gems, of course. And I believe library might require a gem. Showroom's certainly going to require a gem, so good luck with that, right? There's no gems in either of these two. Weirdly enough, you know, the vault's obviously the rook. I mean, the nook is the rook, right? But we did end up with chapel, and we ended up with security. But we don't have the rarer rooms, so it kind of doesn't matter, right? So take our 2. Anything on here? No. So let's go this side first. Okay, take a thing. Right, that's Dovecote. Fine. Do we want pump room to give us access to that room, or would we rather have pump room going down? I think we want to rotate and get pump room up this way. Nice. Treasure trove is a nice permanent upgrade for us. Yeah, overall this run has ended up kind of okay. Like, we're getting some good permanent upgrades. The true treasure of the trove is not in the house. The true treasure of the trove is not in the house. And yeah, I'm going to take a picture of the box as well. Because sometimes these things say stuff like, oh yeah, it's a box with wavy lines. Interesting that this has got Black Knight. Black Knight on the treasure trove. We're going to make a note on that. Right. Because that's good. That's really good redundancy, right? What room has the Black King? That's a question we need to try and answer. Where is the Black King? Or maybe the Black King sits on room 46 or doesn't sit anywhere at all. Okay, from here then, something that we can spend our money would be good. Remove furnace from the pool. Right, we've got 2 gems. Take the archive. There is a chance that's the bookshop, or we redraw. There's not going to be any other opportunity to redraw. I think library takes a gem. We're going to risk it. Would have been amazing. It would have been amazing. Never mind. Still an opportunity that we can take library here. Boiler room. Boiler room's kind of interesting. I don't really think there's anything we're looking to power right now. But there was that thing we read earlier about power source for underground, wasn't there? And now we've got the magnifying glass. I am kind of tempted. Because there's something weird about that train station. And the fact that there's stuff in there that requires the magnifying glass, but what you can read with the magnifying glass kind of seems a bit inconsequential. So it's something which is a little bit sus. Oh! That's set up to be still doing that. Well, that's what I set it up doing before, right? So this is the thing that we don't know what it's doing. And I'm kind of wondering, this puzzle about like riding the train, like the train tracks. Here, let me remind you. We have a puzzle about train tracks where we had Marion holding up a thing to the camera, right? But we know what this is. This is a series of stations. And so I'm kind of thinking they were talking about power being needed. And I'm wondering if this is relevant, but I don't know what the 4x4 grid's doing. It might be nothing, but I think it's worth checking out. Is it worth using my keys in these lockers to eat some food? Probably yes. Like, there's going to be some food in these lockers, right? I mean, not sure there's any reason to pick up the gems, but we'll pick up the gems just in case. I'm rather more on the prowl for food, really. Oh. Are these often... Well, yeah, okay. We're going to go that way. We're going to go back that way anyway because we have the... Oh, running shoes going to be super helpful for us. We are going to go back that way because we want to use the magnifying glass on the book. Hang on. Our castle puzzle. Wait. Oh. We didn't write this one in. Tour. Yeah, okay. So we're only missing a few. Only missing a few of those. No, I was just thinking about something. But it might not be anything. Oh, a couple of apples. Very nice. Do we need to keep any keys? I'm kind of tempted. Do you know what though? Locksmith is right by the entrance hall, so we can buy more keys. Let's just use them. Ugh, how disappointed would you be if you used your last key to that and got nothing? Hope you're hungry for nothing. Wow, we've got a lot of gems, but really not much of anything else there. Okay. This treasure map is actually pointing us towards the master bedroom anyway. So let's go. We're going to lose 2 steps coming through archives. We're going to go through workshop though. Is there anything that can be built? Wow, looks like we can build nothing right now. Okay, fine. Running. Yeah, so straight down to the commissary, out through the workshop, and then let's go through the bedroom up into the master bedroom. We've not used the sleeping mask in the bedroom yet. Man, we've ended this run with so much money. We wouldn't be terribly far off buying out showroom like in a run fairly soon, right? But yeah, let's take some keys just in case we need keys for whatever this thing is suggesting. The real treasure of the treasure trove is not in the house. There are only so many ways that you can interpret that. Okay, we're taking up the floor. Sorry, Uncle. Hopefully it's not just money. It's a whole bunch of gems. Like, that's good and everything. I was hoping it would be a whole bunch of allowance tokens. Right, what does this say? S. They made me change the ending, of course, as you predicted. Oh, P.S. P.S. I mean, that doesn't really have a huge amount of impact, that, as a revelation. It just kind of, enhances my overall disappointment as to the nature of the, master bedroom at all. Is there anything in the ending? And there's nothing secret here, right? No. Okay. Alright. Let's go back to the underground. Oh shoot, which we'll actually need to backtrack to the foundation for, right? No. No. We can leave the main. We can leave the main entryway. We go this way. It's a real shame that we didn't find the library. I really need to get my hands on a new clue whilst we have the magnifying glass. Okay, skip this. Okay. Where do we want to start? Like, it would also be nice to probably come back here with the power hammer at some point as well. The only thing we found the first time we were here that really needed the magnifying glass was like these bits about security system controls and guards and stuff, which you can't quite read without, you know, or this change in time over here from 105 to 124. Like, you got these pipes on the floor. It does kind of look like there's something to this, doesn't there? But like, is there a thing that you can do to ride the rails? Like, it wouldn't be beyond the realms of possibility that we are literally supposed to go to the dead-end station in question, right? We're on station 8 and we're supposed to go up and down and round and end up at 13. Although it would be weird for there to be a train running that, like, no one knows anything about. It kind of reminds me a little bit of that Sacha Baron Cohen sketch where after he said, oh yes, you want to prevent another 9/11. Have you considered that the terrorists might use a train next time? Like, how would you know that they are not laying tracks all the way up to the White House? How would you tell? It's quite a funny sketch. Yeah, I don't know. There doesn't seem to be much else here. But how is it that like, if you came here, you would have nothing, right? But from a new clue, or from the security camera footage, you can work out where we're trying to go, right? And you have a code, 873-10113. Yeah, I don't know. I thought maybe it would be an amazing clutch to have the power room, the boiler room, powering something out there. Like, we know that pulley system in the boiler room must be powering something. It's providing power to something, right? Bah. Just an idea, right? Just an idea. Well, my friends, I think that's going to bring us to the end of this episode. Overall, not a bad draft. I need to try and work out what the thing that we haven't made is, because the workshop is not letting us combine any of these other things together. Right, well, we got the master bedroom, such that it is, and we managed to get the magnifying glass to there. No black chess piece in there, no big thing that kind of blows the narrative open, unfortunately. So we're going back, and we're going to be, well, we're sort of pruning off little threads, aren't we? We still need the vault key. We need to get to school. We need to work through the rest of our trophies still. However, for now, we're going to be calling it a day. We did get an extra couple bits of allowance, which is always nice, right? Let's call it here. No planetarium to go and call it in. Well, my friends, thank you very much for watching this episode. This has been Mount Holly, the Garden Chateau. If you enjoyed this video, do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you are interested in seeing these episodes a week early, you can consider supporting the channel on the Patreon. Thank you very much for all of the Patreon supporters that do. For me, though, we're going to end this episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Have a great week. Bye for now.